Hello everyone, I've got another Your Creative Studio box to share with you today. This one is called Flower, and it looks as though Amanda has changed the names of her boxes and has gone over to names rather than the months, which I think is a much better idea. This one has clearly got a flower theme, as the sticker on the front of the box suggests. So let's have a look and see what we've got inside. Let's open up these packages and see what's inside here. So we've got this little package here, and this is Flower Moon it's called, and it's postage stamp stickers. So by the looks of it, we've got lots of different postage stamp designs. These are beautiful. Let's have a look and see what's inside this package. We've got a vellum style envelope. Let's have a look and see what the contents of this is. I love these envelopes because these are just wonderful to use in your projects. And we've got lots of cardstock. Are these stickers? I'm not sure. I'm going to have to fiddle around with these afterwards and find out. I do believe that these are stickers. It doesn't actually say on the packaging, but these are the designs here. And to be honest, as you've seen when I've used these packages before, that quite often I don't use these as stickers. I just glue them straight down to my pages because quite often, you know, I can't be bothered to fiddle around to release the backgrounds. These are gorgeous. How pretty are these? And it looks as if we've got two of each design. So that's what these ones look like. Then we have some washi tape. They call it masking tape. So let's take this out of the package. A very simple floral design with this one here, but you know, beautiful. I love the colours in that one there. Nice and bright. We've also got a cling stamp. Let's have a look and see what's in here. We've got three cling stamps, so with a rose design. So we've got the medium size one, the small and the mini. These are lovely, so we'll have a play around with these a bit later as well. We have another cling stamp. Let's see if I can get inside this. And as you know, I like to save the envelopes as well because I just think these are lovely to use in our journals. So this is the larger cling stamp. What a pretty design that is as well. So yeah, I like those. We also have these retro labels, Moking Travel, these are called. Just trying to see if they've got anything to suggest what these are. Are they stickers? Fountain pen fluid. Just look at the packaging though. I just love using the packaging. So we've got these lovely labels here with gold embossing. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Gold embossing on this one here as well. Not all of them have got gold embossing. I like these tickets here. These triangular ones, so lots of different designs for us to use and have a play around with. Aren't these beautiful? These are gorgeous. I like these a lot. We also have some of the Your Creative Studio stickers, and this is a floral design as well, just picking up the images that we've got on the business card. So, you know, those are very, very pretty. A pack of papers. Let's have a look and see what's inside here. So different sizes, and let's have a look and see what we've got inside here. Right, okie dokie. It looks as if we've got two flimsy pieces of paper, which are more like origami paper. Then we have a piece of thin cardstock. I would say that this is probably maybe 120 GSM, and a piece of vellum paper as well. Lots of different designs. Again, you've got the two thinner sheets, the thicker sheet, and the vellum paper here. So that is repeating itself. And then we've got larger designs as well. So let's have a look and see if this is the same. So two thinner sheets, a thicker sheet, and a piece of the vellum. And we've got all of these in these beautiful designs here. These are really pretty. I like these a lot. So that's what we've got to play with in the paper pack. Let me just put these into some kind of order. We also have another Your Creative Studio sticker pack by the looks of things. Let's have a look and see what's in here. Again, the packaging is just so beautiful. I always keep the packaging because I just think they make the most amazing backgrounds. And then we've got all of these beautiful leaves here, floral designs. These are just absolutely beautiful. I love these. You know, Amanda's packages and boxes are always so well curated. Look at these cute little tags. So plenty of different ideas for us to play with here. Look at that. Love these as well. Yeah, we can have some fun with this set here, I think. Look at these little tags here as well. Aren't those cute? Then we have another paper pack by the looks of things. Does this say what this is? I don't think it does. So we've got some acetate. Isn't that, oh look, isn't that gorgeous? That's beautiful. So one sheet of acetate and then some really thin paper backgrounds. These are beautiful. You see, these are so versatile for us to use as well. So let me just really quickly flick through these. So, you know, beautiful vintage writing. Let's turn these up this way. So this might be a repeat of the other papers, but you get the general idea. So these are just lovely for using in your collage backgrounds. I think these are all different. Beautiful. So we've got these. There must be about 20 sheets of these, I would say. And we've got a sheet of floral stickers. At least I think these are stickers. They might be rub-ons. Let's have a look and see what these are. Yep, I think these are stickers. Let's see if I can. Yep, they are. These are stickers. Aren't those pretty? Let me just try and put these on here just so that you can see the beautiful design. So we've got a sheet of those. And then finally, what looks like some tissue papers. Oh, one of them has ripped. It's got stuck to the sticky on the inside of the package. Let me just try and take these out carefully. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. So we've probably got 5 sheets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sheets of this beautiful tissue paper. So let me put my thinking cap on and let's see what we can come up with this beautiful box of goodies. As usual, I'm going to be working in my Your Creative Studio journal. I am really limited now to pages that I can use because this journal is nearly full. I will of course leave the link to the video showing how I made this in the description box below. It was made with scrap and junk, Your Creative Studio images, and all of the pages are made with Your Creative Studio Ephemera, and you'll find the playlist as well in the description box below. I've got a whole mess surrounding me because I've pulled out all of the bits and I've just been having a play just to, you know, get a feel for stuff and see what I might want to do. I want to add this piece of vellum to this page here, and I'm going to try and take this out of the journal. My journal is getting really full, and so the pages are getting harder and harder to remove. I'm going to go off camera and carefully do this. Which page was it that oh, here we go. It's easier if I do it from this direction. There we are. So let me just pop that to one side. Now I want to pop this piece of vellum paper down, and I think I'm going to glue it from the bottom because I like the design at the bottom better than I do the top. And what glue shall I use? I think I'm going to use my 3-in-1 glue. I have tried using glue stick on vellum paper and it's glued fine. But let's use this because I know that this is going to dry nice and clear, so you won't be able to see it, or, you know, you won't be able to see much of it anyway. So we'll just add a thin layer of glue all around the edges. I haven't added any glue to the middle, but I'm just going to stick this down like so, and then just trim off the edge. I've got a bit of overspill of glue, which is fine. I can just wipe that away with my finger. But look, I mean, you can hardly see. Well, in fact, you can't see it at all. But I know that that will stick nicely. I Also want to use this envelope that some of the ephemera was in. Now I've got a lot of bulk in my journal already, so what I think I'm going to do is I'll take this off to the paper trimmer and I'll just trim away all around the edge just so that I've got one layer of this vellum and then I can use the rest for something else. I've cut my piece of vellum down and I think I'd quite like to add some of this beautiful book paper underneath it. I've been playing around just trying to see which one of these pieces might work best. And I'm just wondering whether perhaps one of these with this more brown colour would work better, just because it goes better with the overall colour scheme. Let's use that one there. I really like that. So I'm just going to add, again, a small amount of glue just around the outside and stick the paper down, and then I'll trim around it, and I might take this off to the sewing machine as well. Been off to the sewing machine and just done a straight stitch all the way around, and I'm thinking that I can maybe have this as a little tuck spot so that I can maybe add a tag or another piece of ephemera. I don't know, I'm not sure yet. I've also pulled out this from the set, and I'm thinking that I can glue this on here as well. I really like the way that that looks. What I think I'll do first of all is just ink around the edges with some Distress ink in frayed burlap. Now this is a sticker and I'm not going to peel off the backing because I want this to have or keep its substance, just because I want it to hang slightly over the edge. So you can do that, that's absolutely fine. I find that these hold up really well. And I think I want that to go there like that. So what I'm going to do is just stick my tuck spot down to start off with. I'm just going to apply glue down the left-hand side and the bottom. I haven't decided what I want to put in this tuck spot yet. What I think I'll do is decorate the right-hand side. Now I've got this piece of paper from the pack, and I'm thinking that I can layer it with one of these pretty postcard designs. Just want something really simple that's going to complement what we've got on the other side. We've also got one of these little stickers here, these circular stickers that I've folded in half because I'm thinking I can make a little tab top and just make this into a kind of tag. I like how that looks, so I think I'm going to glue that down. I do want to ink around the edges of these again, and then hopefully that will give me some inspiration as to what I want to do with the tag to pop into the pocket on the opposite side. Again, I'm not bothering to peel the label off this. This is a sticker. I just like how stable these are when they've still got the backing attached. So let's pop this on. Just make sure I've got that fairly central. Don't have to be too pedantic about this. And I'm just going to glue this on as well. Stick this down. I'm going to try and line that up with Championatus or Championats. How do you pronounce that? Somebody's bound to pull me up on my pronunciation. I don't blame you. That was terrible. But, you know, about there like so. And then I can stick that down, and I just think that goes beautifully with the opposite page. Seeing as we've got a postcard on the right hand side, how about we use a piece of this map paper? I've got an idea. Let me just put my journal off to one side. We've also got this packaging from some of the retro labels. I am thinking I'm going to cover this up. I'm just using my Pritt sticks, so we'll just apply plenty, focusing around the edges. It's such a busy design that you really are not going to see the glue, but as I said before, I find that glue stick holds vellum really well. So bring in the vellum, and I'm just going to line this up with the top, and then we can trim the bottom. So let me move that out of the way. Where's my bone folder? Let's just make sure that we've got this trimmed down. I need to add something to the back as well, but I need to trim this first, otherwise I won't be able to see where I need to trim on the back. As you can see, I've chopped the bottom off, and I just want to pop some of this beautiful paper down onto the back of this, just so that we've got this covered. So I'll just apply some glue stick and then stick this on. This look lovely, really happy with that. I love the shape of that tag. Now, of course, I need to find a focal image, and I'm thinking that I can use one of these flower embellishments from this little booklet here. I really like this one, so I'm just going to tear that out. And there was another one in here as well that I liked. Of course, I'm not going to be able to find it now, am I? Here it is. I think it was this one here. Because I think colour-wise they go with the pages that I've got on these two sides here. So I just need to find a way to make this work. I decided to take this little ticket off to the sewing machine, so I've just added some stitches around 3 sides because I want to use this as a pocket as well. So I'm just going to glue this down. Whilst that's waiting down underneath a heavy book, let's pull out one of these little tags from the kit, and I thought that I might be able to use these stickers just to add some detail on here. I'm going to use this sticker here. I think this is gorgeous. So let's, well, that's where it wants to go. So let's pop that down. I need to find something else as well. What shall I have to go with it? Do I have one of the clovers, or do I have this here? Oh gosh, decisions. I think I'm going to have one of another one of these. I'm going to have to cut the bottom off. There we are. And then I can just trim the bottom away. That's lovely, isn't it? I'm going to use my crocodile just to punch a hole in the top here. Let's use the larger hole. And then I need to find some twine or burlap or something to go through the top. I think we can use a piece of pink sari ribbon. Let's cut a piece of this off and thread this through. And I'm just going to thread this through the hole here, being really careful not to tear this. I think colour-wise that will just add a little pop of colour and match really nicely with the other 2 pages. Bring back my journal. I'm just going to pop my tag just inside here like this, slot that there behind, and I just think that makes a really beautiful layered page. How gorgeous. Let's have a look and see if we can do something with this page here. I've already taken it out of the journal, so let me just pop that off to one side. I want to do something to try and bring out the beautiful texture of this vintage wallpaper. Bring in a piece of parchment paper, and I'm going to use my chalk pastels. These are the Inscribe chalk pastels, a really inexpensive set, but you know, the colours in these are just absolutely gorgeous. Let's try and use this one here. I just want to try and bring out some of the beautiful texture of the wallpaper. But you know, if I go wrong with this, and the reason why I'm using chalk pastels is that I can rub it away if I don't like what I achieve. Whereas if I use ink, then I'm stuck with it. Isn't that gorgeous? That is just, whoops, absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to have to seal this, and there are 2 ways that you can do it. You can either do it with a pastel fixative or cheap hairspray. I've got fixative on hand, so that's what I'm going to use, but as I've said, you could use a really cheap hairspray to do this. And that's really brought out that gorgeous texture. Now, I'm also going to add some yellow as well, not everywhere. That's gorgeous. And just some in the middle here where we've got that raised design. And I'm going to leave it at that. And I'm going to take this outside now and just spray it with some fixative. I'm using the Sennelier chalk pastel fixative, by the way. It's really brought out the texture in the wallpaper. And if I rub it here, you see none of that's coming off on my finger. So the fixative has definitely done its job. Now, I'd quite like to use one of these wreaths, but it looks a bit lost. I've got a couple of other bits and pieces that I thought I might be able to use. I've got some of these die cuts that came in the set as well, and this rose. I think that looks lovely, but it needs something on the background to lift it. Of course, I've got the other piece of the vellum pocket that I used on my previous page. And so I'm wondering whether I can perhaps put this down. And you see, that looks lovely. That makes all the difference. So I think I'm going to glue my page down, something like this. Those pieces are glued down, and as you can see, I've still got a bit of dimension. And then I just thought that I could slot this little card in the top here as well, because of course we have that slit at the top. Let's make sure that that's glued down properly and that's not going to come unstuck. But how pretty is that page? Then for the left hand side, I thought we could use one of these little tickets here, one of these little tags. That could act as a pocket, and then I could use a piece of this ephemera here and tuck it behind. What I think I'll do is I'll just glue this down at the bottom. So I'm not going to glue it down at the sides. Let's just glue this at the bottom here, about there, like that, and stick this at the bottom here. Let's just wipe off any overspill, and then that can just tuck inside there like that. And isn't that a pretty spread? There we have it. My pages are glued down. So we've got this one here with this little tag. So this one's just glued at the bottom so that that can tuck in and out. And this one, of course, is the back of the vellum sheet that I used for this page here. So that can tuck in there. So that's that spread. Love the background. I think that's really brought out the detail in the wallpaper. And then, of course, we've got this spread here. So my little tag with the tag in the pocket of the tag. I think that's really sweet. And that's it. I am leaving it here for today. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I hope that it's given you some ideas as to how to use the contents of these beautiful subscription boxes. For those of you that are watching for the first time, Your Creative Studio is a monthly subscription box. You can either buy the boxes as a one-off or subscribe for longer, and you'll find all of the details of Your Creative Studio in the description box below. But, you know, I hope you've enjoyed today's video and it's given you some inspiration and some ideas. I've got one more subscription box that I'll be hopefully sharing with you before Christmas. Hopefully be back next week to unbox that and, you know, finish off my journal. I've only got a handful of pages left now. I think I've got 3 or 4 pages left, and that's it. Then I can give you a flip through of my journal. But if you've enjoyed today's video, as always, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up. Do let me know what you think in the comments below. But most importantly, thanks for watching. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.